Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pentagon Challenge. Hope we're all doing really well. We've got the first chance at our first trophy this season coming up in today's episode. And we've also only got 3 games left in the league, and we're looking to get that champion spot secured if we can. We're going to have a game here against Liverpool under-23s in the Papa John's Trophy final, and then we're playing Rochdale in the league. And that will leave us, hopefully, quite comfortably with a bit of wiggle room. We're currently 1 point clear of Swindon, our old team. Let's get into it. Come on. Now, I last saw you after that really bland 0-0 draw against Luton. We then followed that up with a 2-2 draw against Crawley, saved at the last by on loan Colin Aitken. I can't remember what his name, how you pronounce it, from Everton. Then we drew 0-0 with Crew. But then we played the Papa John's semi-final against Man U under-23s, and we won 7-2. 7-2, and we're going to have a look at this game because it was bonkers. So I'll be honest with you, in the first half, it literally felt like every time we went forward, we scored. First goal, Jamie Bino-Gittins, feed in George Hurst, who smashed it in past the keeper. 1-0, what a start. And I'm thinking, okay, we'll just wait for United to roar back. But then this is probably one of the greatest goals I've seen scored. Look at that. Unreal. Milivojevic free kick, chested down off the rebound by Clarkson, and he just half volleys it in. George Hurst adding a second inside 10 minutes. And then, believe it or not, sorry, his second I meant to say. Yeah, Gavin Scott, I think it is, or Greg Scott, scoring for United to make it 3-1. But then off the kickoff, George Hurst got his hat-trick. Camel Mir with a lovely ball over the top. Hurst in. And he completed his hat-trick. A perfect hat-trick, everyone. Left foot, header, right foot in that order. And then next thing we knew, 5-1 only moments later. Milivojevic again involved. This time it was Van Duijven chipping it over the keeper to make it 5-1. But you might think, oh, so that's enough goals for the first half. No, we weren't done there, everyone. We were not done there. Josh Veyer making it 6-1. And then no, it's still goals to go, by the way, everyone. Still goals to go. Leighton Clarkson and George Hurst scoring his 4th of the game just before half-time to make it 7-1 before the half-time whistle had even blown with an absolute rocket. And United got nothing more than a consolation goal through none other than Angelo. That's right, everyone. The Santos striker or / winger Angelo, playing for United under-23s in 2027 or whatever season this is, 28. And that, everyone, is how we got here. This is the team with we're going for the game against Liverpool under-23s, and we're pretty much going with the team that got us here through the semi-final. And you'll notice that the old classic computer-generated new-gen faces are back, and that's because I think basically what happens is when I alternate between Everton and Pentagon and reload the game, it either removes them, or when I have to regenerate them for one of the saves, it removes them from the other one. And I just realised, and I haven't done it for this one, so it doesn't matter too much. We're just going to go with the team that got us here, apart from the suspensions to Lewis Gibson and Jack Scott, who got booked in the last one, which means they missed the day. Otherwise, it's Josh Veyer, Leighton Clarkson in the middle with Milivojevic in behind. George Hurst, slightly not fully sharp, but he's raring to go. He's okay to go, and we can make an easy change if needed. And same with Nat Phillips, but he needs to play because, especially with us not having Gibson, he is a rock at the back. And Jamie Bino-Gittins and Camel Mir on the left. Will Boyle in for Lewis Gibson. Nick Lima in for Jack Scott. And Van Duijven, Duijven did I say last time? I can't remember. Yeah, he's going to play. Now, this Liverpool team does very much seem to be a under-23 team. This Gonzalo Vega, I think I've seen kicking around, and he does look good. But otherwise, I don't really recognise any of the names. No Angelos, for example, like there was for United. So, big game this. Chance for a trophy early. Well, yeah, in our first trophy early doors in our Huddersfield career, and to be honest with you, it's probably going to be our only season. We did get offered a contract, and we kind of declined to enter talks for the time being because there's been a few jobs going up in top flight leagues in like Denmark, Croatia, Scotland, for example, and I know we were kind of wanting to stay, but to be honest with you, if the contract expires here, I'd be quite happy to let it go because it is literally just a year contract and try and get a job. I just want to try and start getting a bit more global recognition, and if we can play, if we can get a team into some sort of European competition, I think that, or continental competition, sorry, that's going to be a massive benefit to us. I don't want to sort of, waste time, as it were, in lower leagues, trying to work our way up into, get promoted into a league where we can compete for continental trophies. I'd rather try and get there and then build from there. So yeah, we're going to see what happens basically between now and the end of the season. I'm not ruling out staying at Huddersfield. I just didn't want to tie myself down just yet. And I've upped the mentality to positive because it looks like we're playing really, really well here. Started balanced because I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I wasn't sure what this Liverpool team was going to be like because they're all pretty much unknowns for me. We may well have to take Nat Phillips off at half time because he is knackered already. Oh, it's been disallowed for offside because that looked like really poor goalkeeping from Ryan. He is very close. He is just offside, but it's very close. It was a great volley, but the keeper should have done a lot better with that. Thankfully, didn't count. Yeah, we can bring Nat Phillips off and we can bring Darren Finnerty on, our 6'7" Irish centre half. Nick Lima dinks it forward. George Hurst's in and he scores. Please be onside. Please be onside. It's onside. Everyone, it's onside. And it's George Hurst again, justifying the transfer again. He has been unreal since we signed him. First couple of games he was a bit cold, but then since he started scoring, he's just not stopped. No, I'm not taking George off just yet. So we have done that. Not Darren Finnerty. He has come on for Nat Phillips at the back. Just don't want a tired defender against pacey youngsters. Ooh, not quite a perfect layoff there from Hurst for Van Dalvin. I don't know. I keep saying it. I swear I'm saying it a different way every single time. Okay, I think now we've got a really easy option to freshen up the attack. We can do this, literally bring Dembele on and put Van Duyven up front. And Karamoko Dembele goes that inside forward attacking role. And that just freshens up the attack because George Hurst was getting tired. And then we've got a really easy option with what to do with Van Duyven, whatever. Because we'll bring on CJ Ramson and put Bino Gittins up top. Or maybe even put CJ up front. Oh, what a pass. Bino Gittins makes it 2-0. Yes! What a pass. Dembele finds Bino Gittins and the calmest of finishes to make it 2-0 in the final of the Papa John's Trophy. Obviously, this is even sweeter for me because it's against Liverpool under-23s. Even though it is under-23s, it's still against a team from Liverpool. I always say 2-goal lead is the most dangerous. And there is that change. Really easy to do. And here's Nick Lima. Vaya. Nah. Well, then Camille, he had a bit of a poor start to the season, but he's sort of really found his feet lately. Camille Meyer on loan from Southampton. He's got some really good technicals and really good mentals as well. Jamie! Oh! I think we're just going to start just dialing it back slightly. No, that was poor. Ball. What a ball. How did he miss? That would have really shored the game up for us as well. I have no idea how he missed that. You've got to be kidding. I thought he'd smashed it over then. I actually thought he'd smashed it over then. 2-2. Ugh. And those misses coming back to haunt us now. CJ, man. I brought you on to try and do us a job up top. To help put the game to bed, and you gave away a penalty, man. You gave away a penalty. Camille, CJ, you dipstick. Heart was in my mouth then for a second. Right, sorry everyone, I just realised the first half of extra time did not record. It's 2-2 still. Nothing really happened. And now we're going with the second half of extra time. We made a change. We brought on Kayembe from Milivojevic. I literally just looked to stop recording at half time of extra time and realised it wasn't recording. So sorry, everyone. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. Everyone's just knackered. That was close. Thought that was going to be it then. No, can we not do that? Great ball from Clarkson. Finds CJ Ramsden. What can he do? Josh Vaya. Clarkson. Kayembe. Finds Dembele. Dembele! Offside. Well, then I feel stupid. Just going to go to pens. We haven't got our best penalty taker on the pitch anymore, which is Milivojevic, because he was pooped at the end of full time. Unless... What a save. What a save from Party Rockers. Unbelievable save then. Oh, well, we all love the drama of pens, right? Right? No. Not in something like this. Not when we were 2-0 up. I'm sorry, but Jamie's not getting that. He's on his feet. Dead on his feet. Everyone, here we go. Leighton Clarkson's taking the first penalty for us. And it's atrocious. And it's an atrocious penalty. And it's an easy save for the Liverpool keeper. Now, Jimmy Watkins-Jones, up against Party Rockers, who scores. Ugh. Oh, it's Nick Lima. Interesting penalty, but it went in. Oh, it's Ray Rennie, I think his name is. And he scores as well. Oh, it's Dembele, who nearly made me very, very happy. And he scores emphatically. Come on, Ryan. Put him off, come on. Come on, Kamal. What a penalty that is. What a penalty. We really need to get a save in or something. Right, I can't remember who's taking the all-important one for us now. Kayembe. Okay. I think he's going to smash it, you know. He does and he scores. Now, come on, Ryan. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, everyone. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. No, we don't want to see that. So we've got a game now against bottom place Rochdale. Obviously, I think I kind of glossed over it when I was talking about us winning the championship, like the League One championship. Yeah, we are promoted. So us and Swindon are both going up. We're currently 1 point clear of Swindon. And we're playing bottom of the table Rochdale today. So I would hope we can get the win and, yeah, give ourselves a really good position to build on going into the final 2 games of the season. We're playing Walsall, I think like 16th, and could potentially secure survival today. So they might kind of, you know, take their eye off the ball if they do manage to do that. Yeah, so we've got 3 games left, including this one. So I will bring it back after this for the last game. I'll literally just play the Walsall game and then I'll bring it back. If it's all to play for, obviously, if we're champions after the next game, if Swindon, you know, don't win, you know, after the Walsall game, I might just leave it until the next season. Now, we have had a couple of interviews still at other clubs. We just had one at the Graaf Shop in Holland, and we've actually been asked to make our staff changes. So that looks like George Hurst, 1-0 inside 4 minutes. That looks like it could be happening. And I've said that any jobs at the moment that I'm applying for, I want to take over at the end of the season. So, yeah, I'll be finishing out here with Huddersfield now. They may or may not actually end up being relegated into the Erste division. They are currently in the Eredivisie, but they're 16th. So we'll see what happens there. But that would be a good level of league to start trying to build up a reputation in, I would think. The Eredivisie, ideal, like what, 8th or 9th in the coefficients. And if they can stay up and then build up a reputation there, and hopefully try and get like a job at AZ or Twente or move into Belgium or something like that. But obviously nothing's confirmed yet with that one. We have applied for a few others. We applied for Mechelen in the Jupiler Pro League in Belgium, and a Ukrainian team as well, Vorske. Yeah, they are available. They are, I think, that Vorske like 5th or something like that in the top flight. So there's potential to actually just get European football with them straight off, which if we can get, sort of secure that 5th spot. Obviously their league runs a little bit differently, so I think they're only like 2/3 of the way through at the moment. So it's something to keep an eye out for. But that's the kind of level we're looking at, like that sort of basically 10 to sort of 15th, like that second half basically of the coefficients which get European football. Plus the other thing as well, the other advantage about playing in like Netherlands or Belgium, is that they have smaller leagues, so you actually get through the seasons a bit quick. This is a 24-team league, and it takes ages to get through because the database is so big as well. It obviously does take longer to run, so it takes me ages to do a season. Jamie smashes it over. Poor. Looks like Swindon are still drawing at the moment against whoever they're playing. They definitely had a tougher run in than we did. Pretty much everyone we're playing is in like the bottom half of the table, as they're playing like a couple of bigger teams. Like they all lost to Charlton and drew with someone else, and I think they've got like a few other big teams to play. Birmingham, I think they've got to play. Nice. In fact, you know what we'll do? We'll put it onto key highlights for this, because it's taken a while, isn't it? I usually have it on extended, but this has already been a long episode. I don't want to drag it out. Great. Jensen Weir's getting sent off. Perfect. That's what we want. That is just what we want. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. So yeah, I just made a few subtle instruction changes there just to try and see the result out. Just to try and make sure we get over the line here. Massive win this would be for us. Oh, what are you doing? Just... No, get the shot away. Oh, man. Now, even with 10 men, there should still be enough about us to get past Rochdale. And George Hurst makes it 2-0. I've just dropped my phone down the side of my desk. If you heard what that bang was, that was what it was. And yeah, Jamie Bino-Gittins feeding George Hurst. Lovely cut inside. Whips the ball in. George Hurst. Bang. 2-0. Swindon are winning. That's fine. That is the game, though. That is the game now. Nice, nice. Oof, go across goal, mate. Go across goal. No, don't berate them. Wanted to praise them, not berate them. Always do that if I make a shout, which I then want to retract. Just cancel and go into tactics and just cancel changes. Oh, what a ball from Milivojevic. He's been so good for us, considering like he's, in the sort of the end of his career now, because he is retiring. Nice! Bino Gittins makes it 3-0. A lovely ball from Nick Lima. He's joining the coaching staff here at Huddersfield as Milivojevic. But he's been so good for us, considering, like, these are his attributes. You can't see his pace is 7, his acceleration is 7. He's still quite good considering he's 36. His physicals haven't dropped too much, but it's all these technicals and mentals which have made him so valuable for us at the heart of that midfield. And they somehow smash it against the bar from that range. Nat Phillips, you can come off because you are tired. Dembele can come off for George Barnes, youngster. We play as a winger. And leave George Hurst on. Try and get his hat-trick. Oh, and that's the game finished. Went quick. It was on key highlights. That's why I wasn't used to it being that quick. So after that, this is how the table looks, because Swindon actually ended up drawing 2-2 with Accrington Stanley. Accrington Stanley getting 2 late goals to make it 2-2 and to put us 3 points clear of Swindon. And we're playing Walsall next, who have mathematically secured survival now after a draw against Coventry. I mean, is that because Plymouth lost or something? Because they're quite considerably 9 points clear, so yeah, Plymouth must have lost. I know they drew, but anyway, weird that is what secured them survival. But anyway, so we are going into the last 2 games in the driving seat, really, to get top spot. And that has basically, I mean, that promotion has boosted our reputation. We're now a 2.5-star manager. We're wanted by the Graf shop. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Grafa shop. Let's see what's going on with them actually now, because when I checked, it's not going to tell me. But that's the other advantage theoretically to moving to a league like that, is that where is it? Is I'd end up playing 12 games less a season, basically. Guaranteed, because somewhere like Holland or Netherlands will have a 34 game season, whereas at the moment I'm playing 46, and even if I stay at Huddersfield I'll be playing 46 next season as well. So if we can go to like a somewhere like a Holland or a Belgium or somewhere in Germany, whatever, where they play 18 games a season, 34 games a season because of the 18 teams, that'll help me get through the season so much quicker as well, because like I said, it takes forever because the database is as big as it can be. Obviously, there's a lot of data to churn through as I'm processing. So, we'll see what happens there. So, the chances are, when I next see you, it's either going to be to secure champions of League One, or it's going to be next season in a new job. But yeah, I've got this Walsall game, and then we'll be back, probably. In fact, you know what? I'm going to bring it back for the Portsmouth game anyway, because we're going to have some news then, I reckon, as to what's going on, because we are taking over a new job after the end of the season regardless. Contract here is going to expire, because even if it expires on the 30th of June, obviously we're getting promoted, we're going up into the Championship, I would rather try and get somewhere where we can get through seasons a bit quicker, to be honest with you. Would much rather try and do that. So yeah, take care everyone. I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the episode, apart from that penalty defeat to Liverpool. We'll see you then. Bye.